Hi, I'm Dusty, and that pun might be intended. My life is pretty uneventful for the most part. I'm an artist in my early 20s, living with a variety of chronic illnesses that can really knock me down. Add abusive parents into the mix, and my mental health is far from perfect.
It's really hard to deal with.
Even though I seem like a goofball. Despite all this, I try my best to get out of the house, do what I love, and spend time with the people I care about. This is a real, honest, behind-the-scenes look into my life.
This is actually my first time being out here on the back porch. I want to schedule my first therapy appointment and also a doctor's appointment for tomorrow. I talked to you a few months ago to get me in for my first appointment. I just haven't managed to schedule anything yet. I wanted to have her get me back on birth control, which I've already talked to her about, and I wanted to update her on my migraines and mental health stuff. I tried to schedule an appointment with my therapist. I got her answering machine, but this time her answering machine said that she's full for new clients right now. I might have to be put on the wait list, which sucks. That means I waited too long. And then I scheduled an appointment with my regular doctor. I took an appointment for next Monday at 3:20. Ryan is home today because he has the day off. He wanted to go get his car fixed by his grandpa because it's having some issues. It's already 4:30 though, so I don't know if he's actually going to do that today. The day before yesterday, I was in bed all day and night with an awful migraine. It was a 9 out of 10 on the pain scale. I just slept all day and night. Had like a few crackers over the course of like 24 hours. Oh my god, the bunny's here. There's this giant bunny that wanders around the neighborhood. He must be somebody's pet, or he used to be somebody's pet, because he's not like a wild rabbit. What you munching on? This really doesn't show just how big he is. Last night, he came like right up to my roommates, like right up under the table over there. My best friend Natalie messaged me on Facebook saying that her and her mom got into a fight and stuff, and she wanted to see if we could come get her, but then she wasn't responding. And I tried calling her on her cell phone and she didn't pick up, so I was getting worried. So I called their home phone, wanted to check on her, but she was fine. Apparently she was just cooking and they worked it out. She didn't need to be picked up, so that's good. Everything's okay. I got worried. But it sounded like Ryan didn't want to go get her anyways because it was too late for him to get his car fixed, so we'd just be going all the way to pick her up and get my prescription. His car's having issues, so he didn't want to do that. But I do still need that prescription, so now I'm trying to see if my sister can pick it up for me and drop it off tonight. It's just a gory video. I'm not gonna watch this. My sister can't pick up my prescription tonight, so Ryan and I are gonna go get it ourselves because I've already gone without it for a couple days, and it's my migraine preventative medication, which I'm not really supposed to stop taking. Rumor has it we're also gonna get a PlayStation 1 memory card, which I've been needing since we got the PS2 because I found out that the PlayStation 1 memory card that I have doesn't work. I also wanted to say, for you other chronically ill chronic pain folk out there, if you want recommendations for another YouTube channel to watch, I really love Pain and Cats. I am just catching up on her few most recent vlogs. My nose is like trying to bleed. Just stopped at Walmart really quick so Ryan could buy a phone card. Thank you. Okay. I want to go back in and get something to eat now.
Do it.
I just need a second to rest.
Will that be all for you?
Yep.
$8.99.
Ryan's still in the game store. I went in for a little bit to look around. Ryan bought a game that needed to be resurfaced or whatever, and that takes a while. I'd just been standing for way too long, so I came back out to the car to rest and eat some chips.
Oh yes.
Oh yes!
No,
Change my look when I'm out in the
You don't remember the last episode?
I don't think so.
I didn't see her cut her hair. Maybe we both slept through it.
I bought these Fruit Loops like a few weeks ago. I'd been craving them, And oh my god, they're so good. I miss Fruit Loops so much. Thought of a really cool idea for a game that is fully customizable. Fine-tune it to be exactly the kind of game you want. And like type in live combat if you don't like that it's turn-based. If it's a little dark for you, color scheme-wise, you could type in like more colorful and it would make the game more colorful. I can't decide whether I want to go to bed or if I just want to stay up all night and like play a bunch of games. My little sister's birthday was a few days ago and I need to finish her gift. I'm making a drawing for her. I think I will just go to bed. Even though I feel like I didn't get much done today, I'm pretty exhausted. Brian wants to get his car fixed today. He has to leave like now. I didn't want to sleep in this late. I think he actually just left without saying goodbye. I ended up falling asleep in my clothes last night and I was wearing like a long sleeve shirt and pajama pants. I woke up and had to just immediately take all my clothes off because I was overheating so bad. We tested out the new memory card and the memory card didn't work. Ryan's gonna have to go back to that game store today and get a different one. Our landlord's gonna be coming by tomorrow because she texted me like this long list of complaints and it seemed really excessive, asking us to not have any of our bathroom stuff, toiletries or anything on our bathroom counter, to put everything under the sink, which is supposed to be our private bathroom that's just sometimes gonna be used by guests as needed. But she basically wants it to look like a spotless guest bathroom 24/7. I'm not in any condition to keep anything spotless 24/7. She said that she wanted to talk to me alone first and then talk to Ryan, which makes me kind of nervous. She knows I'm disabled, but can you guys hear my door? Just randomly like slams. I swear to God, it's driving me nuts. Always sounds like someone is trying to open the door. Ryan has his laptop hooked up to the TV. My laptop doesn't have an HDMI port, so I can't hook it up to TVs. And my laptop is a piece of shit. So Ryan said I can use his laptop, his wireless mouse right here, my wireless keyboard. So I can just sit here and do stuff from bed, which is great. So Ryan and I got to talking about like Bionicles and Legos last night. And it reminded me that when I was like 10 or 12 or something, I really wanted this thing called a Roboraptor. This is what they looked like. I was obsessed with dinosaurs as a kid. Oh my god, Markiplier has a new Try Not to Laugh video. It was funny. Light is a migraine trigger, so I rarely ever have the big light on. I had a dream, not last night, but the night before, about like this big, wide open field. I just see the field and get like really excited and just like run. There were a couple pieces of the really tall grass stuck in my sweater, and as I tried to like pick it off my sweater, suddenly it was just like this really long blade of like really rough, like really sharp straw kind of went in like here and just was like way under my skin, like all the way down to here, this much sticking out of my thumb. So I had to like pull it out, and oh, it was so bad and it felt so weird. Once I actually got it out, it was just like this huge chunk of my thumb coming off. Like my thumb was like sawed in half. Tried to like stick it down and line it up, and I'm just like, yeah, I need to go to like urgent care and get stitches for this, I think. It was bizarre. Last night Ryan made a Netflix profile for me, so I just finished looking through a bunch of stuff on Netflix and added it to my list. Ryan's not back yet, but he didn't take the PlayStation 1 memory card with him. This is cool. The Portland International Airport is in this movie. It's like the nearest airport to me. Ryan made a grilled cheese sandwich for me, and I also made myself hot cocoa with marshmallows and peppermint.
My stomach's all bleh now, though. His grandpa was actually in the hospital today getting some tests done, I guess, so he wasn't able to get his car fixed. By the time he got back from his grandpa's place, the game store was already closed. We decided we're gonna run over to Winco really quick. Ryan really wants some ice cream. Almost forgot my scarf. It's really cold out there, so we just got back. So I got 2 bags of these, and we also got some cookie dough ice cream. I'm really out of breath, so I'm gonna go sit down. I think I was standing walking around for maximum 10 minutes. On the way out to the car, I was starting to get a limp. That's just how long I can go before like my hip starts to give me issues or my knees. We were watching Naruto again. The landlord is gonna be here at 3:30. I just managed to get out of bed. Got myself the last of the fried chicken. Before the landlord gets here, I need to neaten up and take a shower.
You dropped them on the floor.
Landlord just left. I thought I was in trouble or something, but they're actually like worried about me. When she texted me like her complaints, I elaborated a bit more on my limitations, asked me if like I'd considered getting like a caregiver. From what I told her, it was clear to her that like I needed somebody around all the time to like help me. I don't know, I thought they wouldn't want me living here because I couldn't keep up with all the stuff they wanted me to do or something. They were really just worried about me, and like if I ever needed help that I could call them or text them and they would come over to help me. I'm just so used to the way my parents were. Whenever I needed help with anything, they would tell me to do it myself and tell me that there was nothing wrong with me and that I was just lazy, and I'm just like, I really just need help. Like, my parents made me believe that the way they treated me was completely normal, that I was the problem. Having basically complete strangers respond with honest concern and like wanting to help me, this is really hard to deal with. I thought that Natalie's mom was just really nice. She's just a really nice person. But our new roommates, we haven't like gotten to know each other yet or anything. And then our landlord, they're also being just as nice. As if being this sick and this unable to take care of yourself wasn't hard enough in the first place. Having such shitty parents on top of that, I'm gonna stop crying now. Trying to cool down because my face is really hot now. My head is killing me now. I'm just gonna relax. The landlord is gonna be coming by again tomorrow around 2. Talk to Ryan, kinda get up his butt a bit about making sure he's helping me, doing what I'm not able to. So I did decide to get an ice pack because my face is super hot. And I also remembered that Ryan got ice cream last night, so I'm gonna have some ice cream.
My favorite classical autumn pet-pens. I've got this red moleskin.
My landlord is also a caregiver. Like, she works with disabled people, people like me, so she has experience with that. I haven't had a migraine in 3 days, which is pretty great. It's a nice break. Even without a migraine, I'm just so exhausted. I decided to watch Homeward Bound. I realized that Chance's voice is Marty McFly from Back to the Future. One of our roommates made ravioli, so she offered me some. I'm gonna eat some ravioli. I just finished watching Homeward Bound, and I just put some product in my hair. But I had to turn on the big light. My desk lamp already burnt out again, even though my sister just bought new bulbs for me, and I put in a new bulb like a few days ago or something. I'm just about to cut this out and color it, so I need to be able to see the colors and stuff accurately. I am starting to get a headache, I think, on this side. I had my sister buy some more Excedrin for me a few days ago or so, but she bought like the generic version, and the ingredients are the same, but the dosage is way different. Like, it says you can take up to 8 per day, and with Excedrin migraine you can't take more than 2 in 24 hours and no more than 3 a week. I want to get this done as soon as possible so I can turn this light off.
I'm almost done with my little sister's birthday present. So tired. Oh, my neck is killing me, and my hand and arm hurt. Yes, believe it or not, drawing takes a lot of energy. And I finally finished my little sister's birthday present. So I'm gonna see if I can get my older sister to drop it off for me tomorrow. This is all the stuff I'm putting in my ramen. And as you can see, I'm sitting down on a stool. I can't wait to eat it. Just waiting for Ryan to get home. I want cuddles. Ryan got home a little while ago, but I'm so tired. I'm so tired. But Ryan got a burger for me from the fast food restaurant where he works, so I'm really excited to eat this. I don't know why I'm up at 10:55 in the morning. I just woke up after only getting a few hours of sleep and I just felt awake. And then suddenly Ryan was awake too, and he like got up and made coffee. I guess he was having a toothache that was keeping him awake, so I gave him an ibuprofen. And I still don't have a migraine yet. It's so bizarre. I never go like 4 days without a migraine. Our landlord is gonna be here at 2. If you can hear that, that's the washing machine. I fell asleep for a little while because I was suddenly very tired. The landlord came over, talked to Ryan, and that went well. Ryan went out to the game store and got a new memory card, and this one works. So now I get to play my original PlayStation games. He just changed the sheets for me, so we've got nice clean sheets now. We decided that Ryan and I are just gonna meet my little sister after she gets off of school on Monday. I'm just gonna give her her gift before she gets on the bus home. There's actually cool air coming in the vent for once. The vent will start blasting hot air into our room because of my POTS. I get really lightheaded and start to feel really unwell. If I suddenly get warm, we have to have like the fan running and the window open nearly 24/7. I need to make a phone call. I want to ask about potentially getting me some finger splints. My fingers and my joints having a lot of issues, and it makes it really difficult to do like anything with my hands. And I also wanted to ask about saline infusions, since I'm still disabled by my conditions. Saline therapy might help me. Now I think we've just got warm air coming in. Yeah, I need to turn the fan on. One of the things I haven't tried that I've heard is really helpful for a lot of patients. I just left a message. I really hope he can get me at least the finger splints without me having to see him for an appointment, because his office is way up in Seattle. He's the one that diagnosed me with EDS, so I really wanted some ice cream, but one of our roommates was using the food processor for like 15 minutes straight. I had to put on my earmuffs that Ryan bought me a while back. I decided I felt like playing The Sims 4 to do a bunch of updates first. So our current PS2 and PS1 game collection, but finished setting up this little, just lay back, reclined with my feet up like I'm supposed to. I just don't have the energy to play video games right now. Playing Sims 4 might have been okay, because that's just like click, click. One of our roommates said that our room is kind of smelly, which our landlord also mentioned not really much we can do about it because like all our laundry is clean right now, and I don't tolerate like sprays and stuff like Febreze or any other kind of air fresheners. I'm trying a scented candle. The migraine is hitting. I'm not really sure if scented candles are an issue for me yet. I know the smoke is. I should probably take an Excedrin soon so that it can help. Especially since now I have this weird generic version, as it might not be as effective. Trying to open a can of soda when you have EDS. Oh my god. When Ryan's home, I have him do this. Come on. Thank God. Ow. My fingers. My migraine is getting pretty bad. I'm gonna take an Excedrin now. all that smoke. Just let the room air out for a bit. Alright, time to put all this back together again. This is my favorite ice pack. Equaline reusable cold pack. It's full of this blue gel that even when it's frozen, it's still sort of squishable. Ah, my freaking hand. I feel like I'm already starting to feel a bit better. So this is the app that I use to record all of my migraines. It's called Migraine Buddy. The last one I had was on the 5th for 25 hours, the 2nd for 28 hours, 31st for 63 hours, the 27th, 26th, 21st, 19th. A 10 out of 10 on the pain scale for me is so much pain that I am crying and suicidal. Yeah. Cold. Look at that neck. Yeah. I'm not feeling too bad right now. My neck is kind of killing me though. I really need one of those bed table kind of things that can go over your legs. So I've got my laptop on top of this box of Legos. Then I've got a pillow under my knees, and that feels so much better. Please don't take long. I can't chew that enthusiastically, it's hurting my jaw. Womp womp. Come on. Decided to continue editing this week's vlogs because this update is taken forever. The update is finally done. I've been playing The Sims 4 basically non-stop. I think my migraine was gone for maybe an hour or two, but now it's back. Ryan got home almost 5, I think. He wanted to relight my scented candle. He lit one of the wicks and then lit another one. Immediately decided he didn't want to have that one lit, so he blew it out, like right next to my face. I think he just didn't think about it, so I just had to sit there and like for an hour or something until it finally like faded enough that I could breathe. And once I was finally able to get up, I was still really lightheaded. My migraine is definitely still lingering from last night. I'm just so tired. I finally got out of bed. My head is still hurting, but now it hurts on the left side again. I have a really hard time using manual can openers. It really hurts my hands. I'm gonna try to get my sister to buy me an electric can opener as a Christmas gift.
For wildlife rehabbers Simon Cowell and Sarah Cowan, there's no such thing as a normal day at the office.
Oh yeah, last night I dreamt about this little, like, white fluffy dog. I think the dog was supposed to be my service dog, but it was a little dog, which is weird because I have been thinking a lot about the possibility of me getting a service dog because I think it would be really helpful. I mean, theoretically, of course, because I can't have a dog here anyways, but I would want a service dog for mobility. I'm really tall, so it would have to be a really big dog. I'm in pain, I'm tired. I feel like I should take an Excedrin. I mean, since it hurts, and that's what Excedrin is for. Here goes! It's just really hard for me to tell how bad a migraine is, because they're constantly fluctuating. I'll feel fine one minute, and then I'll just move, and then just wham, my head hurts. I'm gonna grab one of these. Because it just seems like no matter what I eat today, I'm not satisfied. Probably because I haven't had enough protein. When I used to eat these at school, kids would make fun of me because it looked like I was eating cat food. This is what brain fog feels like. You know, the Excedrin's kicking in when you suddenly have to pee. Because caffeine is a diuretic. It makes you go pee. TMI. But seriously, this needs to stop. Keeps doing this every time I try to edit the next clip. The vent just started blasting hot air again, so now I need to open the window. I mean, I've already got the fan on, but it's not good enough when there's hot air coming in. course, now it's too cold, so time to close the window again. I texted Ryan to try to see if he could make a burger for me, but he had already made two. Just last time he brought me one, it like had ranch and jalapenos and stuff on it. I didn't love it. It wasn't awful, like I still ate it. It is one of the jalapeno and ranch ones, but without the jalapeno. I'm still gonna eat it, but I told them for future reference that I'm not a fan of the ranch or jalapenos. Ryan still isn't home. He's been hanging out with a friend since he got off work. I'm so hungry. I think the Excedrin might have been helping for a while, but it's hurting again now. Ryan finally got home, so I'm eating the burger. It's actually better now that it's cold. Just warm ranch. I can't do it. I just woke up a little while ago from a bad dream, I guess. I dreamt that my mom was somehow getting access to my internet stuff. She just like called me over with some website up that she said like, apparently you visit this website a lot. Do you want to explain this to me? They did that stuff to me all the time because they had like tracking software on my computer where they could track my internet activity and know every website that I visited. I freaking hated it. It was so stressful. Like up until I was 18 and they finally took that crap off my computer. The website my mom showed me in the dream wasn't even like porn or something. It was just some random website. It was usually my dad that did that in reality. But yeah, so that wasn't fun to be reminded of all the ways they violated my privacy. That was how my day started. Whoa. So apparently last night Ryan accidentally dropped his phone in some oil at work, and his phone is still working fine, but the speakers aren't as loud. So I got out my old alarm clock and set it up for him. I really wish I had money to order takeout or something, or just buy hot food, cause I just really want to not have to make food every meal of the day, because it's really hard. We've got to stop meeting like this. I got one of our roommates to open the cans of black beans and corn for me, so thank you. Now I can eat like real, warm, filling food. This is one of my all-time favorite YouTube channels, Simon and Martina. Martina has Ehlers-Danlos Syndrome. And my period just started, which means I can be expecting a severe migraine, which is the worst possible timing because I have a doctor's appointment I need to get to tomorrow.
What do you do in bed, you know? Like,
Ugh, I'm so full of chocolate now. My stomach doesn't tolerate dairy very well. I mean, all the other processed crap food I eat every day is like, no big deal. But the second I drink some hot cocoa, it's like, oh no, no, no. Ryan gets off at midnight tonight, so he should be on his way home soon. And he is making me my favorite kind of burger tonight and bringing it home for me, so I'm excited for that. But then he has to go back to work at 4 a.m. to do inventory. Ryan just got home a few minutes ago. Apparently his car died 3 times on his way home, and he doesn't think he's gonna be able to take me to my appointment tomorrow. I'm gonna have to see if my sister can drive me, so I'll have to like text her early tomorrow. Yeah, he's not going back into work. It sounds like his car's dying every time he stops at an intersection. Ryan's manager told him not to worry about coming in. It went behind my towel. Ooh, it's on my towel. I finally managed to kill it. That was nerve-wracking. I don't mind most bugs, but I can't deal with spiders. Alright guys, that's it for this week's vlogs. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button to see when I post new videos. And feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions for me.
and I'll see you next week. Bye.